Hello, kababayan, and hello, YouTubers. So, as you guys already know, my flight is on Wednesday, May 11th at night. So, I'm going to show you guys my plan so maybe you guys can duplicate it. Now, I'll show you on a piece of paper right now so you can actually see what I have to go through. All right, let's do this. So, as a reminder, I'm flying on May 11th at night. And per rules, the earliest I can take my COVID test is on Monday at night. But there's no laboratory that's open 10:30 at night. So, the earliest I can do it is actually Tuesday morning. But anyways, here's my schedule. So Monday, I'm working a 16-hour shift. I'll get off at 11 p.m. on Monday. Now, the shift over here on Tuesday, um, I work 7 to 3. I get off, and I have made an appointment already with CVS. 5:20 p.m. I will do the RT-PCR test for free. Well, it's not actually for free because they're charging my insurance. And what I'm hoping for is CVS will give me my result 24 hours later. And here's my schedule for Wednesday. So I'm working from 7 to 11. I'm going to take off 4 hours early because at 1:15 p.m. I have a antigen test. It's going to cost me $80. So that means after I get off from work, I'm already packed, then ready to go and get my COVID test, my antigen test. I'll pay them $80. If I get my RT-PCR test earlier, then I don't have to take this antigen test. But because, let's say, so this becomes my backup. This 1 p.m. antigen test, $80 is my backup to this. Okay? So I have a backup. Now, if something happens to this shop or my result is not correct or whatever reason or the shop is closed, the person who's testing does not show up, then my backup plan is at 2:30 p.m. I'll go to LAX Terminal 6 to do my antigen test, which is also $80. But the result takes 1 hour later versus the Quest, it only takes 10 minutes. So I have a backup. So let's review. On Tuesday, I have the CVS. I'm hoping I could get this thing within 24 hours. My backup is Quest at 1:15 the following day. This is the day I fly. And then if something happens to Quest, then I can go to LAX, and that's the backup right here. And then once I get my result, I can go ahead and do the One Health Pass. Now we have a new One Health Pass procedure, which I have to register and take account that when I arrive in the Philippines, it'll be 24 hours. So I can't do the One Health Pass too early. So it has to be when I register One Health Pass, it'll be within 24 hours of my arrival in the Philippines. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Anyways, and then I fly here on 10 p.m. And reminder, guys, I know my penmanship is not the greatest. Look in here. Keep my boarding pass so that when I go to the Philippines, the BOQ inspection or inspector, they will check my boarding pass and my antigen test to make sure they're in line within 24 hours. Or my 48-hour RT-PCR test, they'll check it against my boarding pass to make sure it's within 48 hours. All right, so don't forget about this, guys. Keep your boarding pass with you. So here's my checklist. I will need my US passport. I no longer need a Philippine passport. I spoke to a Philippine airline representative. According to her, I don't need a Philippine passport to prove that I'm a Filipino because she said starting now, they're going to use the US passport because in the US passport, it indicates that you're born in the Philippines anyway. But I'm still going to bring the Philippine passport. I've been through this already because I just don't want to talk negative. But just for backup, I'll bring the Philippine passport. Even though they say I don't need it, I'm still going to bring it anyways, just in case I get some static over there. And then, of course, I still bring my negative RT-PCR and antigen tests with me, even though you didn't have to upload it on the new One Health Pass. You'll see it when you guys want to do the One Health Pass. You don't have to upload anything, which is very strange. And then I'll bring the vaccine card, and of course, with the new One Health Pass, it didn't ask for me to upload that one neither. So I'm still gonna bring it. I know that I don't need a travel insurance, but I'm still gonna bring it just in case there's some issues. Because to me, I need to go to the Philippines. I need to go home. Okay, I don't want to take any more chances. And then I'll complete the One Health Pass, and it has to be within 24 hours of my arrival. All right, so sorry, I'm using my wire. So for me, as a former Filipino going home, the Philippine passport is optional. I'll bring it though, just in case. The negative RT-PCR test, I didn't upload, but I'll still bring it. The vaccine card, I didn't upload to the One Health Pass, but I'll still bring it. The travel insurance for former Filipinos are no longer required, but I'll still bring it. Then, of course, I'll complete the new and improved One Health Pass. I gotta complete this thing, register it, but it can't be no longer than 24 hours upon my arrival. What I mean by that is, when I arrive in the Philippines, if I backtrack it 24 hours, I can't go earlier than I have to, or else they won't accept it. So from the time I register my One Health Pass to the time I arrive in the Philippines, it has to be 24 hours only, no more than 24 hours. All right, so here's the information for LAX if you guys need it. So the LAX Terminal 6, if you want the RT-PCR test, it takes 3 to 5 hours. Antigen takes 1 hour. And here's the information. You write it down, guys, if you need it. I'm going to hold the camera so you guys can see it. Okay, that's if you need it. And then if you want the Quest $80 one here in Van Nuys, that's the information you need. Just go to their website and then register. All right, so I'm going home as a former Filipino, and looks like I got everything prepared already for me to fly next week, and hopefully there'll be no snag. Keep in mind, guys, I try to keep this with the information with you guys, so it will help you guys to make a decision on how you guys gonna prepare yourself for your flight. And as I progress, I will inform you guys everything that I find out and what I know. And I know things change as time goes by. For example, back then, you are required to show proof of former Filipino citizenship by using a birth certificate or an old passport from the Philippines. This morning, I spoke to a Philippine airline representative. according to her, they no longer need those documents to prove that you're a Filipino citizen or your former Filipino citizen. All they need is your U.S. passport, and according to them, the U.S. passport, it will indicate that you were born in the Philippines. So that's the new thing now. I know in the past I told you guys before you needed documents to prove that you're a former Filipino. I was merely telling you guys this because I needed it when I was doing it back in November. So I was just sending you guys the experience or telling you guys my experience. So now this morning there's a change. So we have a new One Health Pass and new procedure. You don't have to prove that you're a former Filipino. They can just get the information from your U.S. passport, which is great. But for me, I'll just bring everything because the way it's going right now, there's too many changes, and with all these changes, people will get confused, and I don't want the person um, getting confused and then make me the victim. I just want to get on that flight May 11th, get to the Philippines, and then enjoy my life. That's all I want. I don't want this complication. So I will bring backup to the backup just to ensure my plan of my vacation will not be ruined. All right, guys. So if you guys have any question, leave me a comment. And as you guys know, I'm doing this live and I'm showing you guys live. I didn't really prepare for this, but I believe by showing you what I have right now, it will be a good information for you guys to have so you guys can plan your vacation or your travels, or some people that are planning to retire in the Philippines. And I know some of you guys, because I've been talking to you guys. You guys are going to the Philippines for good, never ever come back in America because you're retiring there. And if you look at my stuff here, that's a good base. I'll keep you guys informed. Okay, so I still have one more week. Then I'll keep you guys posted. And even at the airport, I'll tell you guys what's happening over there. I'll try to get it live shots, live videos, and stuff like that. But let's see, because sometimes I try to do one in the Philippines, and immigration officer told me not to video anything. So I'll try. Okay, guys. Love you guys, kababayan, and I love you, YouTubers. Increase the peace and stay tuned.